Hi guys, today we're going to go with attempt number 2 at Path of Exile on PlayOnLinux on Ubuntu 15.04. I had changed some settings within the Path of Exile's config file as well as on Wine itself to try and make things play a little smoother. So in order to do that, we go to, this is my username, generaldave, generaldave's home. Go to PlayOnLinux's virtual drives, PoE for Path of Exile, whatever you named it in Wine, drive C, users, again your username, my documents, my games, Path of Exile, and open production_config.ini. Scroll down to the display area, and I changed from full screen, so full screen defaults, to borderless windowed full screen. Set that to true. That's personal preference. If you like to multitask, you're going to want to do that. I changed my resolution height to 1000. That's going to depend on your screen, so set it to whatever works for you. Basically set it to something, go into the game, test it out. If it doesn't work for you, go back out, set it to something else, and continue until you figure out what's going to work for you. I set screen shake to false, shadow type to no shadows, texture filtering was already 2, I changed texture quality to 1, and vsync to false, and then I saved that and close that out too, and then go to PlayOnLinux, so applications, games, PlayOnLinux. Okay for that. Click configure on the Path of Exile one, so click Path of Exile, not PoE. Under the Wine tab, configure Wine, and I found out that the blue screen from the previous video is actually the default desktop for Wine. So within the configuration here, we go to graphics. Make sure these 3 are ticked. Allow the window manager to decorate the windows, allow the window manager to control the windows, emulate the virtual desktop, and then set the desktop size to the same thing that you set in your Path of Exile config file. And then make sure automatically capture the mouse in full screen windows is unticked, unless you are actually playing in full screen. I'm playing windowed, so I'm unticking it. And then under the staging tab, enable CSMT, and that only works for some systems, so you have to enable it, test it out. If it doesn't work, go back and disable it and try it again. So then we hit OK twice. I've already changed those settings, so I only had to do it once. And then we can run Path of Exile from the link here that we created within PlayOnLinux before. So that played a lot better than before, had very little lag, so I think I'm happy with these settings. They may or may not work for you because every system's different, so you just have to tweak around a little bit within what I showed you earlier and find out what works for you. Also, as for picking stuff up, the game was not letting me do so because the alternate key is the highlight key in Path of Exile, which is how I have it set to be able to pick things up. And in Ubuntu, it's also the key to move windows. So if you press the alternate key and click the left mouse button, Ubuntu thinks you want to move the window around, so it won't let you pick up items. So in order to fix that, you go to System, Preferences, Look and Feel, Windows, and then go to the Behavior tab, and under Movement key, change it to Super, and you'll be just fine. So, if you like this video, please do like and subscribe. If not, don't, and I will see you in future videos.